What's up, guys? It's Jeramie. I am in the space where we're gonna have this amazing benefit event for Hatch Lab hosted by Salon Luxe. And I decided to make a little bit of a video to tell you guys a little bit about what Hatch Lab is and how this amazing event's gonna be awesome for the community and for us and all that stuff. Before we do, take a look at the space we're having the event in. Boom, guys, check this out. Of course, we're still cleaning it, but this is the event space, and we're super excited about it. Don't mind the trash, because we are cleaning right now. So, as I take you guys through, take a look at the background, kind of notice the areas that we have. The building that we secure right now for Hatch and Hatch Lab is a building that was made in 1870, I want to say, in Flanagan Square. This was a meat rendering facility and an ice rendering facility at one point. I have my suspicions on what it was, but I don't have any evidence on that, so I can't really talk about it. But look around. This is a photographer and artist haven. We picked this building specifically for the brick, the industrial, the oldness, the amazingness of it. So I'm gonna kind of walk around and talk without losing my breath, because I feel like that's where I'm going right now. Hatch Lab is a nonprofit. We're a nonprofit focused on education and the arts. Our nonprofit status is for education. The money that comes into Hatch Lab goes back into the community via workshops, via supplying gear to photographers and artists that don't have the gear, software, computer work, anything that you need or an artist or a photographer or business owner needs to build their business within the art side of the community. Our target really is students, but it's really for anybody in the field that can use the help that we can provide. We now work with some Washoe County schools, some charter schools. In fact, we just did a huge benefit for a local charter school. And that's where the money's kind of recirculating into. Since we are new, we're finding our niche right now, but really it's all about benefiting the community, the art community, because that's not targeted anywhere that I've been to. Yes, we have a lot of artists come together to have celebrations and events, but that's not what we're focused on. Our focus is on actually building the community and building the profits of that community so that we can kind of push them forward. So Hatch Lab, even though is focused, or people know us as photographers and videographers, we're in all sorts of art community stuff. Sorry, it's really hard to walk and talk at the same time. Our workshops are going to be a lot of photography workshops, intro to lighting. We actually already started these workshops. We just did a newborn workshop. And we have a lot of modeling courses as well, where to find talent agents, what agents are looking for. We actually have a sewing class, a dancing class. All this money goes back into paying these instructors, these high quality instructors to come in and network and teach within our community, which we don't have right now. It's not just a workshop that's set up by somebody who thinks they can teach a workshop. It's somebody that's accredited, that's ready to teach and ready to work. So we're very excited about that. Scope. All right, let's go up to the next floor. All right, guys, continuing our tour here. We got our refrigerator, we got our stuff. So the space that we have now is meant to be a hub for creativity. It's meant to be a place where you can not only work, a little setup for today, but you can also bring your clients here or potential clients here to show them your work, to sell to them. And we teach all of that within the lab. Newborn setup here. I believe this is from a workshop and something set up for today. Look how amazing that would be. The cool thing also is that all the money that comes in is shared throughout the community. So all of this stuff that you guys see here is available to everybody that's part of Hatch and Hatch Lab to use how they want. Hatch is always in a transition period, which means we're never set on the stuff that we have. We're always upgrading, improving, adding, basically based on what the members need. This is our workshop area here, guys. We teach workshops here. We have an amazing giant smart TV that you plug right into that we can teach our classes from. Although we teach a lot of workshops in here, we teach it throughout the entire building. Lighting workshops, we obviously need lighting, so we teach that in the studio. We have a couple of these viewing rooms. Here's one, a little shout out to Pitch Black. And then here's another one, and this is where I'm gonna be today with my wedding clients. So if you are not doing in-person sales or are scared of in-person sales, that's what one of the workshops that we teach here. All right, guys, we are on the 3rd floor of Hatch right now. Bathroom, chairs, cleaning stuff. We are constantly cleaning this building, but it's always a little grungy, and that's not bad for us artists. Kind of go through what we got going on here. So this is more of a natural light setup on this area. We have some backdrops here, extra backdrops, even more backdrops. Again, all of this stuff is usable by all of our members and the Hatch Lab community as well. Check out these amazing windows, guys. Look at that light. I don't know if it'll adjust. Boom. Look at that light. We have custom made hangers to hang our backdrop paper on. Right here we have 4 different studio bays that 4 shoots can happen at the same time, or a photographer can use all 4 and have 4 different setups at the same time. We do a lot of workshops up here. More recently, a 1 light and a 2 light workshop. We go through use of multiple lights, colored gels, using wireless setups, ratios, using speed lights, using strobes, and so forth. A little music setup here, guys. We have a full makeup room. We have a dressing room. Let's see, is anybody in the dressing room? What? We are adding makeup tutorials, makeup workshops. Have some amazing makeup people ready to go. Super excited, and all local within the community. Just a fun little area. This is always changing. We have all of our awesome gear here. More gear. Again, this is all usable. We've always joked with Hatch that you can just bring your memory card, camera, and lens, and everything else is provided. It's a joke, but it's a real joke. Lots of different doodads. And really cool stuff. So since I just showed you guys all that stuff, my goal with the community and with Hatch and Hatch Lab is that we have provided a space, or we're providing a space that doesn't limit the artist's mind and doesn't limit what people do. So basically this can transform into a sewing workshop, a dance workshop, a photography workshop, or the lights can be used to video a workshop that somebody's doing. We have workshops that are being done via YouTube for people that don't live here because we want to expand. So that's the goal with the lab. Also, if you're an artist, say you're a photographer, I don't want a space where everything looks exactly the same as the shoot did before. I want a space where you can come in and be like, I want to use this way. I see this differently than other people. And we want to teach you how to see things a little bit differently so that your work becomes your own and not what the space is. A lot of studios will have a space that you can tell where it's been shot because everybody uses a space the same way. And that hasn't been the issue with the year that we've been here and the last few months of our nonprofit start. So we're very, very excited on where we're going with this. And now to continue the tour. All right, guys, this room originally started off as storage. You can kind of tell all this cool storage that we have. Again, all this stuff is furniture, knickknacks, clothing, things that we used for shoots in the past we've just kept. Lots of beds, mannequins, bear. All this stuff is usable so that we have a whole bunch of stuff that people can use now and not have to invest too much. This is all through Hatch. The money through Hatch Lab isn't gonna be purchasing this stuff. We may be having workshops on how to build stuff like this, and then when that stuff comes, then we can use it for the lab. But we ultimately wanna teach everybody how to create in any of the art fields. So we have some very, very talented Burning Man people ready to go. I'm super excited about that actually. Building sets. This obviously is our boudoir area. I use it for a very little boudoir. Let's scope this out, guys. Really cool natural light setup. We actually had a music video shot in here a few months back. Very cool. And then the little known space I'm gonna kind of show you guys right here. Boom, look how amazing and epic this is, guys. Just a cool little lit area. You keep out of there. You keep out. Welcome to Reno, guys. All right, guys, thank you so much. That was kind of the tour of Hatch, a really quick kind of rundown tour. This building is amazing and inspiring and epic and awesome, and I didn't even show you the basement, but I'm not gonna show you the basement because we're doing something very, very special at the end of the month with that basement to help us raise some funds for the lab. To circle back, Hatch Lab was built for artists. We have our 501(c) because the community believes in it as well. So the money that comes in to Hatch Lab goes back out to the art community. And I want to keep it as simple as that. With what we've envisioned, workshops, mentorship, scholarships, gear that the community can use, software. I mean, this stuff is not cheap in general, and we have amazing artists coming up that can utilize this and make amazing, amazing work happen within our community. So anything that you guys can do to help us raise funds, whether it's come to this event on Saturday or donate directly to Hatch Lab, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's with the community that we can make the community better. So I thank you guys for your time, and if you have any questions at all, find me. You can email me at JeramieLu.com in the contact page, or use our general email at info@hatchreno.com. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.